So, just woke up, ready for some action. Gonna take a nice shower, get a nice big breakfast. Um, I saw Teddy Zane's video on DWAC, and I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed. This guy really, I don't know what happened to this dude, man, but he became the biggest piece of garbage on YouTube. I hate this, Teddy. I have no respect for you. I think that you are the worst YouTuber. You have, I don't know what happened to you, man. You used to be, this guy went from being like the coolest dude to becoming the biggest piece of cum. Seriously. This guy makes Lou look like a shining star. That's how bad he got. Like, I don't know if it's the juice. I don't know if something happened to him. I don't know medically, but it's like something happened to this dude's brain where it melted. His brain melted. All right. Um, let's talk about it. Okay. Teddy, you lost a lot of people, a lot of money. A lot of money. The last thing you want to do is show off your effing Corvette. You piece of trash. You piece of human garbage. Like, it's one thing, look, you come on, you make a video, and you're like, listen, man, I know things didn't work out how we planned. And like, he started doing a little bit of that explanation. We lost the Senate. We barely, we barely won the House. A lot of it was really deriving onto politics. I get all of that. And that's good. But why the F are you showing off your Corvette, bro, when people lost a fortune? He's like, oh, I got like tremendous headroom. I put my cell phone here. I got this. I got that. Here's the engine. Here's Teddy, man. That's just really bad, man. That's like something like friggin' evil, man. I gotta tell you, bro. Like, I know you're into comic books. I know you're into all superheroes, and I know you do the thing with the half face. Bro, that's like you're playing the bad guy now. Okay, Teddy, look, your Discord, your group of people is not about some people making money. It's about all people making money. See, that's the key. That's what you advertise. We find the money, you get alerted. Okay, so what he's trying to do, and I've personally gotten messages from people who lost a ton of money listening to this guy because they got in at the higher level of DWAC. Because Teddy was saying this thing was going to go to 200. So people who are getting in at 28, dollars a share, thinking that they're still getting in low, this thing has the potential to rip to 200. Okay, Teddy. He's like, I got in at 16 and change. I got out at 24. I made a ton of money. And a lot of other people on my Discord did the same. Teddy, 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 Teddy. Teddy. A tremendous amount of people bought at the high level, like $28 a share, and lost a lot of money. And lost a lot of money. And the position that you're taking is V for victory. V for victory. How could you? I mean, it really amazes me how this guy could have the balls to not only make a video, V for victory, that he made money, show off his Corvette, acting like everything is peaches and cream, everything is great, where there are people who've lost a tremendous, who took a killing listening to you. What you should have did, Teddy, and I really don't care anymore about this guy. I could care less about this guy. I don't care. Oh, he's mad at me. He doesn't like me. Whatever. The dude kept $3 of my money. Wouldn't even return it. Don't get me started with this guy. Listen to me, Teddy. What you should have did was this. You should have apologized. It's okay, Teddy, to be wrong once in a while. None of us are perfect. You have to stop with this Superman image. You have to stop it. Okay? No one is perfect. You should have made a video. You should have said, look, I called it wrong. That's it. I apologize to all of you. Make it up to them in some way. Look, the first, 3 months of my Discord, I'm gonna give you a quarter for free or something. Just come across with some sort of sincerity. But to make a video, V for victory. Here's my Corvette. We all made a killing. This is further proving that you are desperate for money. I'm sorry, I have to just tell you, look, I got to tell you how it is. I don't give a shit if you get mad. I don't give a shit if you want to get an attorney. I don't give a shit. You do what you have to do. Teddy, you just lost people a ton of money. And you're talking about how you got this beautiful Corvette, how you all made money. And I know why you're doing that, because you're trying to continue your image of a winner. You're trying to continue your image as a successful trader so you can continue to get more people in your Discord. You can continue to get more people to give you $10. But the fact is, any which way you twist this coin, you called it wrong. And let me tell you something, Teddy. Thank God this time around, because I listened to you with Redbox. Okay? I lost money. I lost $7,500 listening to you. Thank God this time. I said it from the beginning. People were saying to me when I went into DWAC, people were saying to me, oh, Apefather, you're listening to Teddy Zane. You're taking Teddy Zane's advice. I said, I am not taking Teddy Zane's advice. I said, I believe in Trump. I'm doing what I have to do for my own personal reasons. But then I started seeing things I didn't like you said. I felt that I was like kind of like this with the House. I'm like, we're gonna win, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. We're losing the Senate. I started getting bad feelings. I sold it at the high. I sold it around over $28 a share. Now I got in at 20. All right, now here's the thing. I made money. Was it because of you? It was because of me. It's because I decided to do it and I decided to sell. Had nothing at all to do with you. I also made money on funware. People were making fun of me. I didn't make a lot. I made like $1,000. Made 1,000. I had like 10,000 shares. I sold the thing, whatever it was, 141 to 151. I got out quick. I didn't want to take a chance. My wife told me, she goes, look, learn your lesson. When you're up money, take it and run. Take the profits and run. You could always get back in. You could always get back in another day. See, I never did that. In the past, what I would do is, and I've been up many times on many plays, I would just keep holding and holding. And I have to admit the truth to you, majority of the time that strategy, for me, for my father, it worked. It didn't work for me. My father bought Tesla in 2020. It was like $450 a share. He just held that thing all the way up to, the kingdom of heaven. I mean, he made a ton of money. He made so much money on Tesla, I couldn't believe it. Guy started with nothing. Guy made over $500,000. But the thing I'm trying to make you understand is this, Teddy. This was not a victory for you. This was, in fact, a failure. And when you have a failure, you gotta. I made a video about this last night. Man up, apologize, and try to just make things better. Because you have to realize you're talking about people who made money. What about the people who lost money? What about them? So these people, what are you gonna do? You're gonna kick them in the dirt, just like how you take money from people, and if they disagree with you, you ban them from your channel, just like you banned me. You ban people. People, listen, this is America. You're supposed to be a Republican. You're supposed to be a patriot. Well, you really should be someone who respects the First Amendment. We all have the right to an opinion in America. Doesn't make a difference if you like it or not. This is our right as Americans. We have the right to the First Amendment freedom of speech. Teddy, if someone's paying you $10 a month, they don't disagree. They disagree with something you have to say, and you're booting them off, brother. You're not a believer in the First Amendment. You're not a patriot. You're not. You're not. You're more of a Democrat than you are a Republican, brother. You can't be banning people, kicking people off when they give you $10 a month. If they have something negative or derogatory to say about you, you take it like a man. And you should take this like a man. You should take this like a man. This was an absolute disaster failure. And you should have made a video apologizing. You should have made a video saying how you want to make it up to people. You should have been compassionate. Instead, you come across like a winner. Oh, check out my Corvette. How could you have, bro, people lost fortunes. Bro, people lost fortunes listening to you on DWAC. And you're going to show off a car? I mean, devils do that, bro. Seriously, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong? That's like Teddy. Like, remember that time when on the Doge coin, remember you lost like $500,000 of your profits? How would you like it, right? If, let's say, you were listening to me, I was the one who was advising you on that, on the Doge, right? How would you like it if I say, hey, Teddy, check out my new Bentley? You're down like $500,000 or even more. I'm like, Teddy, check this out, man. I just bought a freaking $1 million house. You don't do things like that, man. You don't do things like that. That's like just shoving, that's shoving, I don't even want to know, a tremendous amount of shit in someone's face. You should have made an apologetic video. You should have been sincere. Instead, you took the position as a winner. V for victory. I got in at 16. I got out at 24. I made a ton of money. Most of the people that listened to me made a ton of money. Teddy, this is not true. You said it was going to 200. It's not true, Teddy. You said it was going to rip. You said your exact words, DWAC is going to be the biggest payday of the year. And a lot of people got in late. A lot of people lost a fortune. You're throwing a Corvette in their face. You should be ashamed of yourself, bro. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. This video is for entertainment purposes only.